Jumping out the whip, shit cold. Watching my step gram froze. Most my days spent alone. Same with my bro, he knows. Ay, gotta pay dues. Walking in mud, you can check my.
Hey y'all, next day or next morning rather. I never came back yesterday. Oh my goodness. Girl, I got busy and time just did its own thing. But anyway, I don't know why my sports bra always want to say hello to you guys. I don't get that. Every time I wear this particular one, it's like after girl. Anyway, so what's up? What's good? If you're new to the channel, hey girl, hey, my name is Chanina. If you're not new to the channel, hi, welcome back. So I'm getting myself together for the day, girl. It's already been like a productive day already. I woke up about 7 o'clock and just kind of tidied up the house a little bit, or the apartment, whatever you want to call it. Vacuumed our bedroom, cleaned the kitchen, you know, doing all the things. And now I'm in here trying to get myself together. So scent of the day, I just put this lotion on just now. It smells so good. 1,000 Wishes, and I have the body wash to go with it. Body wash? Did I just say that? Body mist. I have the body mist to go with it, y'all. So that's what I'm going to be wearing today. Yesterday, I don't think I've had on anything, to be honest with y'all. Livy, she's been getting into all my body sprays and perfumes and stuff. So she's been wearing the Nicki Minaj body spray for like really all week. And it smells really good on her. You know what I mean? So I'm happy she's getting into that. But anyway, y'all, so let me chit chat with y'all real quick for a minute. I just want to put y'all on to something because people are still doing the absolute most online. There's somebody out there that's pretending to be a Rise. And I don't know exactly who this person is. I haven't quite narrowed it down just yet. But there's somebody out there who has a link posted, and when people are clicking on this link, they're being asked to set up like a Google Chat interview, and this person is saying that they are, I think, a Rise. What was the title that they're using? A Rise Virtual Solutions Management or something like that. And the interview, they're telling people that they're going to get benefits, 401k, dental, all that stuff, which is not true. And then they're also telling people that the positions that they have available is administrative assistant and data entry, which is also not true. Y'all, the Rise Virtual Solutions platform, first of all, let me just tell y'all this. When you register to the platform, no one from Arise is going to contact you for an interview, okay? All you do is go on the platform and you create an account. And I've shared with you guys 3 different ways that you can register to Arise. You can either register as a sole proprietor, You could register under another call center who's already partnered with Arise, or you could just start your own call center. They're not going to call, no one from the Arise team is going to call you to do an interview. Now, if you registered under a call center, it's possible that they may do interviews on their onboarding process, stuff like that. So that's not unheard of. What's unheard of is someone from the management of Arise calling you and doing that interview, right? Another thing too, y'all, if y'all end up in this situation and the first thing that they ask you for is your address and who you bank with, it's a red flag, because first of all, Arise, again, is not going to reach out to you. They're not going to set up an interview with you. They sure are not going to send you a Google chat so that you can do an interview. And they're not going to ask you who you bank with. This is information that you would put on like a direct deposit form. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So the only place that you're going to be entering that kind of information is if you're a sole proprietor and you're putting in your banking information so that you receive your service revenue. Or if you're filling out a direct deposit form for a call center that you're registered with, right? As far as giving your address, the only people you're going to give it to is when you register to the platform and when you fill out a W-9 form if you're working under a call center. That's it. That's all. Like, no one's going to call you and say, hey, what's your address and who you bank with? Okay. Another thing to keep a lookout for, you guys. Arise Virtual Solutions does not supply computer equipment. They are not going to send you a check to purchase computer equipment. We are 1099 contractors. We are responsible for our own equipment. You guys hear me say that all the time. Now, if you've registered under a call center, they may do things a little bit differently. They may rent out, computer equipment to you and you just pay them or whatever. It just really depends, but it's very rare that I hear an IBO actually paying for someone's equipment to work from home. If anything, they're probably renting it out to you. You get what I'm saying? Or setting up some type of payment plan or something like that. They're not going to, Arise themselves are not going to send you a check to go purchase computer equipment, okay? Another thing to look out for too is the pay. Y'all know we don't talk about pay rates, right? So they are whoever this person is telling people. First of all, let me go back because I mentioned the administrative assistant and data entry positions. There aren't any, okay? Everything on the Arise platform, I gotta do my eyebrows. Everything on the Arise platform is either customer service, tech, or sales, okay? There are no administrative assistant positions. And there are no data entry positions. So you're not going to be making copies, faxing, doing administrative stuff, because that's not a position on the Arise platform, right? Now, that's on the Arise platform. Now, call centers, they may partner with other companies or whatever to provide those type of positions, possibly, because there are a lot of IBOs that have businesses such as mine that are not just partnered with Arise, they're partnered with other companies as well and have contracts outside of Arise to help people gain employment and, whatever, right? But Arise themselves, again, are not going to call you and say, hey, the positions we have available is administrative assistant and data entry. That is not true. Okay. Now, let's go back to the pay. They are telling people that the position pays $28 an hour. Y'all know that's not true. Okay. If you've been watching my videos, I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to know information about Arise Virtual Solutions, go to ariseworkfromhome.com, comb through the website, and then jump over to my playlist, my Work From Home with Arise playlist, and binge watch all those videos because I tell y'all everything about this company because there's nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? It's not a scam, it's nothing like that. Like, I'm very transparent with this particular platform. So I tell you guys pretty much everything, you know what I mean? So that you know. Um so yeah, if they girl don't let me y'all please be careful when y'all are going and watching videos or y'all going on Indeed to apply for things. Before you get too deep into it, you have to do your research. Always go with your gut. If you feel like something's kind of off, keep it moving. Like, I don't care who it is, what they say, keep it moving because the last thing that I want to happen to you guys is to get scammed. I don't want somebody to get into a situation where their whole bank account is getting cleared out and it just becomes a whole mess because this person lied to you, whoever this is. So, and it really sucks because it makes all of us look bad. When you've got one bad apple, it kind of makes the whole bunch look bad, right? So I wish people would stop doing this. Like, going around pretending to be companies. Y'all know we had an issue like that with the Satel company, which is an actual company. But back during the pandemic, people were pretending to be these companies so that they can make you believe that you're hired for a job only to scam you. Okay. Let me tell y'all a story that happened to me one time a long time ago when I used to hunt for jobs and I used to use Craigslist a lot, right? There's this, I forget what I think it was Bluebird or somebody pretending to be Bluebird. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all. And it was a position to get my card wrapped and so allow my card to be like a moving advertisement for a Bluebird card, right? So, I go through the whole motion of applying and all that because I thought it was legit. Then, I'm thinking everything is all good. And then one day, like shortly after, I receive a check, right? Red flag. The red flag was the way that the check came. The check came DHL in one of those little envelopes, and it was just a check. Like, it wasn't inside of a envelope or anything like that. It was just a random, you know what I'm saying? Just, it looked suspect, okay? So instead of going to the bank, y'all, I went to the check cashing place and I had my mom with me. We went over there to Cleveland Avenue to the little check cashing place, and I had the person behind the window, they looked at the check, and honestly, the first thing that she said to me was, if I cash this check, I'm gonna have to call the police for fraud because this is not a real check, nor is it a real company, okay? So I basically told her to keep the check because it wasn't that deep. I ain't going to jail for nobody, okay? It really wasn't that deep. That's why I didn't go to my bank to deposit the check. So y'all, I'm telling y'all, when y'all get these checks in the mail, go to the check cashing place and let them know, hey, there's this opportunity that I'm trying to get into, and they sent me a check, and I don't want to cash it. I just want to know if this is legit. Okay, that way you don't talk yourself into jail. Okay, because really it's not your fault. So you're just doing your due diligence, and you just let them know you're doing your due diligence, and you just want to know if it's a real cashable check, right? Don't go to your bank to deposit that check because that's how they'll have access to your bank account. Okay, and then before you know it, your whole bank account will be cleared out because of this check that you deposited. So what happened was, me and my mom, we ended up getting in the car, and this was right after I had a little while after. I think Olivia was like 1 or 2 or something like that at the time. And we're sitting in the car, and we basically started researching, the information that was on the check, right? And it turned out it was a whole person that was pretending to be that was scamming basically because a whole college came up, right? And I forget how we realized that it was somebody who I guess was a student at this particular college, and they were just scamming people, or they were pretending they were a student or something, or using the school's information. Long story short, it wasn't real. They kept the check. I didn't want it. There was no use for it. And I never heard from that company again, right? I think they realized, and then I think, did we call the school to verify or something? Girl, it was like a little thing, and then it was over with. Um, but yeah, y'all, so be careful because people play too much with people's livelihood. And, it's too many people out here that are having, going through things in their lives. And the last thing that they want happening to them is being scammed by some greedy person who is too lazy to just go find a job. Okay. They got to take from other people to get ahead, and that's not cool. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because I actually have a situation like that going on right now with somebody that reached out to me, and they just wanted my advice on the situation and wanted to know if these people were legit or not. And when they sent me the screenshots of the whole interview conversation, I was like, oh, no, 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 no. This is not a rise at all. This is not a rise. And I told them it's a scam. They're trying to scam you, you know. And it is what it is. And I appreciate you guys reaching out to me just to ask general questions or to get some advice or whatever. Because for one thing, I'm never going to I'm never going to tell you something to make you sign up under my call center because it's not that deep. My whole goal with this is to just share information, y'all. Like, that's been the goal from day one, is to just give you guys some information about this platform in case you were looking for a side hustle or anything like that. Like, I'm not, it's not that serious for me to tell you some BS just so that you can be like, oh, well, let me register under you. No, that's not what we doing, right? All right, y'all. So Friday night dinner, I was craving Chinese food. I actually have a few cravings right now. I'm craving a pickle. And look, I done went and got one from the corner store with a Coke. Oh, hold on. Let me turn the light on so y'all can see. But yeah, I had a craving for a pickle. So I got this sour pickle, the tart and tangy flavor, and a Coke. But I also wanted some Chinese food. Then I have a craving for some hot wings. Also have a craving for some tacos. Girl, and what's weird is I normally have like a craving for ice cream. And Mr. Lindsay bought some ice cream last weekend. He bought butter pecan, and I haven't even dipped into it yet. It's still in the freezer. But anyway, y'all, real simple. I think I showed y'all how I made this before. I'm not sure. But I'm using broccoli. I've already got my rice. So I boiled my rice and I let it cool off. So it's been sitting for a while. So it should be good to go. And I went ahead and cooked the chicken. And now I am sauteing my onions. And I'm going to throw my egg in there. And that's it. That's all, y'all. I got some sesame oil that I'm going to top it off with. And that's it. That's Friday night's dinner.